Good evening. Tonight we read in Proverbs 19 and Acts chapter 8. So you're in Acts chapter 8 right now, so say what you like tonight.
Well, had a few characters in this chapter, but one in particular was Philip, and he went to an area and he saw a eunuch or someone who was reading the word, Isaiah, and they were in a chariot, and he was beside the eunuch from Ethiopia. And Philip asked him, "Hey, do you understand what you're reading?" And he was like, the eunuch, in verse 31, "How can I, except some man should guide me? If I had a teacher or, someone to interpret." And he desired Philip that he would come up and sit with him. And this is the reason why, night after night, Timotheus, so that you can get some type of wisdom, some type of instruction that you can apply to your life. When I have gone to my reward, so that you will be able to extract jewels. And we see now everybody is reviewing the life of RBG and trying to extract so many pearls of wisdom. And something I thought I knew so much about her already, but do you know that she would sometimes, most of the time, get only 2 hours of sleep? She would be reading briefs in the middle of the night, all through the hours, and in the morning she would go to sleep and then just wake up like 2 hours afterwards and then get ready for work. That's how she was just so focused and accomplishing so much. So that really, oh my goodness, that really spoke to me. And I thought she only had colon cancer and pancreatic cancer, but no, she had lung cancer, she had shingles, she broke her ribs before. And the next day after her beloved Marty died, she was right back to work, and she said he would have wanted it that way. So these are just little facets for us to review and to apply to ourselves. And like I said, it's just about someone coming alongside and making our lives better. That's the whole thing. I always think lectures are like funeral services. I have my pen, I have my paper, and I'm always scribbling at the obituary and everything, because that's how we can really, really make our lives better, if we can really listen about other people's successes. So yeah, that was Philip.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, as far as what you have heard about RBG? Or you remember when I took you and Chico to the movies 2 years ago? What was something that stood out to you?
Well, movies, are just it's just a theatrical version of someone's life. So
it's a biography.
It's not always that accurate, but I liked her husband, how he treated her. So that if I do get married, that's a good display of
manhood, right? And he was battling cancer too, but mutually they took care of one another. They looked out for each other. All right, what about in Proverbs 19? Well, chasten thy son, discipline, correct him while he is breathing, while there is hope. That's in verse 18. And let not thy soul spare for his crying, even though he might be suffering, or you're doing too much. Look, this is for your own good, so that you'll be able to do great things. And you don't want to be a slothful person that hides their hand in the bosom. No, you want to get up and do great things while you have breath. What spoke to you, or respond to what I just read?
Just what you said is true.
About you, I think you're about to take a 6th class. So from the lessons that you have heard over this weekend, what are you going to do differently, or to implement to be focused and really go hard?
Just be mindful of my time.
Be mindful of your minutes and time, because we're going to have to give an account with the days we have, and we're to number our days and apply our heart to wisdom. All right. Have a wonderful evening, weekend, applying our hearts to knowledge.